Hanji is traditional Korean handmade paper, and with a history of over 1,500 years, it's a big part of Korea's cultural history for sure. Our Yim Yoonhee has an exhibition featuring the works of one artist who makes art out of this tradition. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So Hanji actually was considered one of the finest forms of paper in Asia and thus led to the establishment of quite a few art forms. Now today I have the exhibition of one artist who has mastered one such form called Jiseung. Take a look.
Each strand hand-twisted, then woven together with hundreds of other strands. Artist Lee Young-soon is a master of Jiseung, the art of traditional Korean paper weaving. It's an art that isn't found very often nowadays, but like the generations of artists before her, he is determined to preserve and pass on the tradition.
I must strive for well-being so that I can maintain the art and conserve it for future generations. That is my hope.
The Seoul Museum of Art is currently hosting a solo exhibition of Lee's works, featuring rows and rows of beautiful masterpieces, artfully handmade, down to every last detail. And aside from the more traditional woven forms of baskets and jars, Lee has also embraced the contemporary, creating unique Jiseung works. While Jiseung served a practical role years ago, today it's a highly prized skill, with only a handful of true masters left in the field. Whether it be a jar and a lid or a small duck figure, Lee's works will be recognized for years to come with the magnificence and detailed work she has committed to producing.
So tell us a little bit more about the artist. Is she well known in this particular field?
So there aren't too many artists who are capable of her quality of work, and so she's actually over 70 years old, and she's still producing works. And
Oh,
so
she didn't look 70 at all.
Right. She looks good for her age, so it just shows how passionate she is about her work. But she's actually produced over 3,000 pieces, so she really does want to contribute to the following generations, especially with this Jiseung art form.
And I should know all these, as a Korean, we should know the names of what this art form is, but Jiseung, it is the first time that I'm hearing that they actually have a name for that particular pieces.
Right, and it is really, they have some really beautiful works there, but you know, a little bit more about the whole Hanji and Jiseung, this type of work. So during the Japanese invasion, many of these art forms were really damaged because at that time they introduced the mass paper press, and so Jiseung and Hanji, the form of making Korean traditional paper, was really put on the back burner, kind of set on the decline. And so as a result, the art form really did kind of take a hit. But you could really see that Hanji is very unique. It has this very multi-directional grain that it's known for, and really was prized and still is very much prized. So artists like Lee Young-soon is very, very prized, very valuable to the future of Korea's culture.
And I mean, it does carry the value of art, but it also it looks to be practical too. I mean, you can use it as a basket as well, and as a decoration for the little ducklings that we saw in the report. All right, thank you very much, Yoonhee, for today's report, as always.
You're welcome.